Good morning, cyber traders, and happy Thursday on this 31st, the last day, not of summer. Last day of summer will be tomorrow, but it is the last day of the pay period, which is our last day of August. So hopefully everyone's all excited about that and putting that into the archives. But good morning to see everybody. Good to see you all. All right, Pete, good to see you. Grant, Fran, good to see you. Amy, Wendy. Mark, Miles, good to see you. JJ, Amy, Joey, everybody. All right, Wendy, good to see you all. All right, so everyone, first of all, we had a very nice, successful event yesterday. It looks like that twice as many people registered for the trial yesterday to kind of join us for the next. Some want to start right after Labor Day, but some want to join us today. So, let's welcome all our new members to be here. Now, just a couple of things before we get started to remind you all. This is a trading room. If you like to trade and you see how everybody's doing it, then make sure you talk to an education advisor, and then they could tell you a little bit more about what to expect if you want to do this as a career, which I think everyone should do. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Why nobody would not want to do this after seeing, after what you're seeing stocks of 20, 30, 50, 100% in one day, not a week, not a year, in days. In a day, actually, sometimes even minutes. But so enjoy, sit back, and make sure you talk to your education advisor. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to go over a couple of trades that we traded yesterday. This morning, we are going to finalize the Phase 3 Lesson 4 class. I just want to make a comment regarding about a great trade I did, a great loss that I did yesterday. I don't know how you brag about great losses, right? Well, you can brag about a great loss because it was so funny. Josh came into my office and started freaking out on me. He's like, Fausto, are you watching DRYS? I'm like, what are you talking about? It's getting crushed after hours. I said, Josh, I sold the stock during class. He goes, oh my God, I almost had a heart attack. The stock went from 310 all the way down to 220. I knew you would have lost over $4,000, $5,000. I'm like, no, I took a $600 loss. And you know what? I didn't like how he was trading going into the close. And, we were watching it. A lot of you guys saw it. We were watching it. I got out right around, I think it was like 318. I got out, yeah, right around here, and then it went all the way down till out to 310. And this is what you learn being part of, being a student at Cyber Trade University, parting a trader, and getting the experience, everything. Listen, when I smell something fishy, and I know it doesn't look right, I know something's up. It's okay. I mean, it's all nice to take, is this what you're going to learn by being here? And let me tell you something. It's with the support and all that other stuff and getting into positions and remember, one of the big things I think everybody needs to learn, why most people come join Cyber Trade University, it's not about the winners. It's about the losers. Everybody doesn't know how to control losses, and that was a great control of a loss, because to try to recover from a $600 loss versus a $4,000 loss is extremely hard. Now, not for me. I mean, it's going to require a lot of work and focus. I'll get there. I'm not worried about it. But I mean, honestly, is it going to hurt me? Yeah. You know what? I just made over 11,000 on it, and I hate to give back 3,000. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it was a great loss. And like I said, when you guys go in for all the gold, platinum, diamond students, if you missed class yesterday, you could see that trade going to yesterday. All right, now what also did we trade going into the? Well, thank you very much, Grant. Yeah, listen, Benito, listen, there's an old saying. I know we have a lot of doctors also that are students of ours. Hey, listen, how many people go to the doctor when you're healthy? I mean, other than a normal checkup, right? I mean, you go to the doctor when you're sick, right? So trading, people most of the people, the smart ones obviously get educated first, but most people that come to CTU, it's not because they're making a lot of money, it's just because they're losing a lot and they don't know why. And that was a great lesson to understand why, you need to know how to control losses. And this is the experience, the support, and everything else you're going to get being part of it. Because I saw that coming. But it was a great loss. Anyway, let's talk about what moved yesterday, because not just DRYS on that saving on that big loss, but there were a couple of good things that came out of it. you know. And let's talk about some of the winners that you guys traded. First of all, the IMGN was a really, really nice trade. You could see it had a nice little pop early in the morning. Overall, it didn't do too much, but you could see that the stock overall, oops, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, why am I not seeing the whole thing? Great move. It went from literally 750 all the way to 875. Nice little dollar move right there on that IMGN. U.S. Steel had a great pop right out of the gate. I still like U.S. Steel. Okay, still looks pretty strong, breaking higher highs. Not up a lot. It's only up 1.2, 1%. But you know, and by the way, steel, U.S. Steel, you got to be really careful. You got to be a level 3 trader to trade the stock. Okay. And for some of you new trial members, you're like, what the hell is a level 3? Well, when you talk to education advisor, he'll explain all the different levels with you. But U.S. Steel is a level 3 stock. Hertz, HTZ. All right, Hertz has been on fire for us. We've done really well, not only on a day trade, but on a swing trade on that stock. It's starting to get a little volatile now. It's starting to get a little bit out of our league. But look at that, only one share traded so far this morning, which is pretty funny. ABEO, another nice little mover right there. We actually did really well with that stock yesterday. That actually was a scalping stock, but what a great move. Actually, that was our afternoon winner right there. And I think I pulled, what, like 45 cents? Sold it cheap, though. I sold it at, I think I sold it right here, right? I sold it at, yeah, 13.85, and all of a sudden the thing popped all the way down to like 14.20. Got it right out of that pop. But that was a scalping stock, which, by the way, a lot of you are going to learn how to scalp, and I'm going to do a boot camp on it after Phase 4, which is the on-site, which is coming up in 2 weeks, okay? All right, so let's go out there and do some shopping and see what else is moving in the market. All right, let me just change the slide here. Now, the smart ones that we hear early, and I told you guys, early bird gets a worm. I logged in around 8:20, and I saw the MOMO starting to make a move. So a lot of you that were here from 8:20 to 8:30, you should have got into and sort of saw this coming on MOMO. And this actually was a spillover effect from yesterday. A lot of you, we were talking about this in class. We saw MOMO make a pop, and you could see it made a really big move. Probably came on earnings. I don't know that. I mean, to see that making a move like that. But everyone should be in the stock roughly around the 37.50, and if you are, you're doing really well. You're up at 85. If you made the 35 cents, hey, some of you, that's probably more than we need to make a day's pay. And it's time to go to join the rest of the summer, maybe. Listen, guys, remember, it's the end of the year. It's the end of the year. This is the last day of the pay period. It was the best time to learn how to trade. And remember, now we're going into the most volatile times. Once we get past the first day of Labor Day, probably on Wednesday, you'll see things start picking up. And I'm really expecting to be a really quiet day tomorrow. All right, so I would probably say tomorrow is probably the lowest attendance rate that we ever have in trading. It's worse than the day after Thanksgiving. So, once again, be careful, though. But it's also a good time to trade. Not going to try to neglect because a lot of assistants go in, and if a company comes out with news, God forbid there's some type of catastrophe out there, we could see some good action in the market. So don't neglect it and say, I'm not going to show up. Listen, there's always something that will pop up. All right, what else is moving in it? Like, listen, I went down the list. I was looking and seeing what was going on. There were a lot of the pre-markets of those first two are really kind of flat. This one, on the other hand, it's having a little bit of a move right here. It's not up a lot. It's a 14 cents. It's cheap. It's a level 1 stock. But you know what? We've seen some of these things make some big moves. So APRI, I'll throw on a watch list. Hasn't really been doing much overall for the year, but I'll put that on the watch list. Another stock is a stock that got this is a stock that got crushed. I think this is the one that we watched the other day. It got destroyed. Yeah, this one. Was it a reverse stock split? I don't even know what the hell would happen to this thing. I think it was that stock got killed, right? So anyway, we'll keep an eye on this one too. The OTIC looks like it's making a little bit of some volatility, but once again, it is a scalping type of stock. Yes, you know what? We didn't get to that stock. We're going to talk about that, Amy. The TEVA, I did see that this morning. DRYS, obviously, DRYS. We're going to put it on our watch list after getting crushed. Remember, they are doing a secondary offering at $2.75. So I mean, I don't know if anyone's running really quick for that deal, but there's still plenty. The deal's the deal, so some people are obviously gonna have to, buy it because they're already committed to it. So it's very very hard to renege to it. Another stocks that are moving in the market. I mean, New York, there's nothing going on out there. Hopping over here on the New York Stock Exchange. VAL looks like it's moving up a little bit nicely. It's not up huge, 25%, 25 cents. Very very not too crazy. VALE. But what, like you mentioned, a lot of you, the TEVA, this stock got destroyed, and it's been making a little bit of a move so far this morning. A lot of volume going on. Let's keep an eye on this TEVA. I'm just writing down on a piece of paper. But you could see there's really like 2%, 3%, 4%. I mean, there's just really nothing out there. I mean, Val looks great, beautiful pre-market, 400,000 shares. But, I mean, what is it up, 24 cents? I mean, we're really, really stretching there, Sienna, be very careful. I know they're talking about this all over TV. It's a brand name stock. But CN, this is you got to be a level 4 trader. Don't let that $22 stock fool you. All right? But that pretty much does it, guys. I don't really see any much a lot out there when it comes to trading. By the way, the swing trade that I was mentioning to you earlier about fiat, that one is constantly tweaking up every day, little by little. And I mean, I don't know if the rumor is that they're buying it out, but listen, we saw this stock. We've seen a stock, I forgot the name of the symbol, but we've seen a stock like this that got bought out, and they just kept upping the deal, another 10 points, another 15 points. But fiat has been really, really good on our swing trade. FCAU, so we keep that on your list. Hell, you never know, somebody might come in there and do a hostile takeover, or somebody might get competition on it. Yes, we did see the Mankind trade. That one absolutely thrown on the list. I almost forgot about that. MNKD. It was great yesterday, and it's doing great this morning. Great move right there. It's not a fast mover, but it does move nicely, and definitely throw that on our list. All right? So those are pretty much our tops that we have. Now, for everybody that's new here, just to kind of let you guys know, this morning, probably only 2 or 3 of these stocks that we found are going to be making good moves. Everything else is pretty much flat. So, but we will find some new ones that do open up, that come out of the woodworks, and we're going to work off our top 20. You have instructors and education advisors logged in. If you have any questions, feel free to contact them. Most important advice I can give everybody that is new here, please talk to your education advisor. Let them know what to expect. And remember, look, listen, and learn. This is a trading room, not the teaching room. See if this is for you. Watch what it's like. See if you like it for the week. And if you want to move forward with CTU and you want to learn how to do this as a career and you want to be part of the family, we'll let you know exactly how to do it. But remember, you don't want to go out there and make it an investment in something and get involved in the business if you feel that you can't do it. Because let me tell you, it's not for everybody. All right? Guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. And for some of you, classes going on in the next 15 minutes for Phase 3, Lesson 4. So I look forward to seeing everybody in there. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about traps, okay, and shakes in our last lesson in our Phase 3 class. Oh, and one last thing, guys. Hopefully everybody has looked into this really quick. CTU.co. Before I go, let me just bring up a browser. Go to Cybertrade University. On-site. Okay? Guys, on-site. That's coming up. So for everybody here in the on-site class, you look at your pictures up here. Is from the last on-site. But remember, it is a 2-day event. It's one of our exclusive events that we do only twice a year. And not only that, one of the bonuses that we're going to have, you know that we're really big with food here at CTU. So feature party, Mike Salakis, one of the big celebrity chefs in the world, is going to be cooking, and we're going to eat at his restaurant, and he's going to personally take care of us. So so not only are we going to learn a lot, but we're also going to have a great, great time being there. So look forward to it. And if you want to read some testimonials and everything, feel free to look at, a couple of them up there. All right, guys? So don't forget to look at that. And if you haven't booked your tickets yet, talk to your education advisor and just fill out that link on the bottom that if you're interested, and you'll get more information on it. All right, guys? All right, everybody. Good luck and happy trading. See you in class.